August is looking surprisingly packed for movie fans. From psychological horror and sci-fi thrillers to emotional dramas and even a live-action Looney Tunes movie. There's a little bit of everything hitting theaters this month. So if you are wondering what to watch this month, here are some of the biggest theatrical releases you should keep an eye on. At the start of the month, we have One Night Only releasing on 7th August. This is a romantic comedy set in a fictionalized world where premarital intimacy is outlawed for the entire year, except for a single designated night. And the story follows two strangers, Owen and Ellie, who are maybe the only two singles in this city looking for something more than just a quick encounter. Owen is recently dumped, while Ellie is a hopeful romantic and singer looking for a real human connection. They cross paths and feel an immediate spark, but chaotic side quests and high-stakes situations keep getting in their way. On the same day, we have Ice Cream Man, and no, don't let the title fool you. This is not the light-hearted movie it sounds like. This R-rated horror film is about a mysterious ice cream truck that arrives in a peaceful summer neighborhood, but any children who eats the ice cream from this truck becomes infected, growing more demonic with every bite. The possessed kids then launch a bloody relentless rampage, brutally attacking and killing the adults of this town, and the few uninfected kids and remaining adults must fight to survive the children's violent uprising. Only go for this movie if you are okay with gory violence. Moving to the next week, we have The End of Oak Street releasing on 14th August. This sci-fi survival film follows a family who must stick together after a mysterious cosmic event rips their suburban neighborhood from its foundation and transports it back to a prehistoric era filled with dinosaurs. Now they have to survive from all the dinosaurs roaming around trying to eat them, and also figure out how to get out of this situation. If you are missing some Jurassic Park action, this is the movie for you. Releasing on the same day is a stoner comedy movie, The Wrong Girls. This movie is about Frankie and Molly, two codependent best friends who gain telepathic powers after taking an experimental drug. But because of that, they become fugitives, pursued by dangerous rivals and scientists wanting to capture them, turning their lazy routine into a chaotic survival. And they're accompanied by two cats voiced by Kumail Nanjiani and Seth Rogen. Next up, we have 5 movies releasing on the same day, August 28. Starting with one of the most talked about releases of this month, Coyote vs. Acme. After years of uncertainty and nearly being shelved altogether, this movie is finally making its way to the theaters. With the story of how Wily Coyote is finally taking the Acme Corporation to court to demand justice. This is such a bizarre concept that it's honestly impossible not to be curious about it. So whether you are a long-time Looney Tunes fan or just interested in seeing one of Hollywood's most unusual comeback stories, this is definitely one to watch. Next up, we have a Korean zombie film coming from the same director of Train to Busan. The story follows Professor Sejong attending a biotic conference only to witness it spiral into catastrophe when a rapidly mutating virus is unleashed. As the outbreak spreads and the infected begin to transform, the authorities seal off the entire facility, and you know the rest. But since this director has already given such a classic zombie movie, this one should definitely be in your radar if you like zombie flicks. Moving on to a more traditional romantic story, we have Finding Emily. The story follows Owen, a hopelessly romantic musician, but when he is given the wrong number for his dream girl Emily, he starts searching for her. He teams up with an American psychology student named Emily, who agrees to help not out of kindness but to use his romantic obsession as a case study on love and self-sabotage. But driven by his crush, Owen eventually launches an unhinged campus-wide search and emails every student named Emily, causing online chaos and dividing the community. This seems like a classic rom-com, perfect for you hopeless romantics out there. Next one on the list is a movie from the great director Ridley Scott himself, The Dog Stars. The movie follows Hig, a pilot living in an abandoned Colorado airport with his dog Jasper and a gun-toting survivor named Bangley. 9 years after a flu pandemic has killed most of the humanity. But when Hig hears a mysterious radio transmission, he risks everything to fly beyond his safe perimeter to search for hope and a better life. Adapted from the book of the same name, this definitely looks like a promising one. And finally, we have Buddy, a horror film about a group of children trapped inside a surreal 90s children's television show called It's Buddy. And the host of the show, Buddy the Unicorn, demands total happiness. So when one child refuses to participate in the fun, the bright orange humanoid unicorn host named Buddy turns into a brutal, malevolent nightmare. Now the children must try to survive and find a way out of this twisted TV world. So those are some of the movies coming to theaters this month. Now I'm curious, which one are you actually looking forward to? And did I miss any August release that should be on this list? Let me know in the comments. And if you enjoy discovering new movies every week, don't forget to subscribe your Movie Detective, because there are plenty more recommendations and movie breakdowns coming very soon.